back once again 2 weeks later. I think this is the longest time or longest break that I've taken, especially I think this year. But I'm back again, so do not fret, guys. I wanted to speak about something that's been going on for the last 3 weeks. I'm pretty sure that none of us are stranger to what's been happening with the beef between Usimamane and half of the industry. So I'm not gonna go into like I'm not gonna delve too much into the beef. And like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna do it, right? So obviously it started like 3 weeks ago between Kilbrady and Jay Katana. And Jay Katana, I think, was the first to drop. No, Jay Katana first dissed Usimamane, and then I believe about 3 weeks or a month later he responded. Right? Response packed the punch, decent response. Jay Katana, he didn't deliver, and I never expected much from him anyway, because I don't think that's, I don't think he has the kind of punch. You understand? So I never expected him to deliver. I believe after that, Kilbrady also took part, in the beef, like a tag team type of thing. You remember back in wrestling? For those who watched wrestling back in the day, feel me? Substituted him in, and after they both went winning against him. Now, when that happened, I thought that he was gonna show a lot more aggression, because I also know him to be that type of artist, judging from the songs that I've listened to, the songs that he's dropped, and we really didn't get that. And if I'm being real, I low-key feel that he thought that this was gonna be like a walk in the park. He low-key thought that it was gonna be easy. That's why he didn't bring the energy, because I know that he can, he just didn't, and he lost fair and square. I think he dropped 2 songs and they didn't match up to the quality of Ransom and the other one. I forgot the name of the other one that he dropped, but they don't match, right? And is it Usimamane's fault? It's not. However, I'm gonna get back to him though. It's not his fault that they didn't deliver. I think he also, not so long ago, just this week actually, Saturday today, this week, he dissed La Cabra. No, not La Cabra, but like he had shit to say about the Coeles. La Cabra responded. Shouldn't, if he dropped, considering what he dropped, I don't think he should have said anything, because that response was, it caught me by surprise, because I never thought that he was that bad. And not to say that he's a bad rapper, because he is he's in the position that he's in because he's a good rapper. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, because a lot of people are saying that you was trash all along. No, Black Cabra was a good rapper. This song was just rubbish. Plain, facts and simple. Sasti dropped. As far as I'm concerned, I think Sasti dropped today. He dropped a Mpumalanga freestyle. He said that he recorded the freestyle on his way to Mpumalanga in the car, of which out of the lot, it's probably like the best. That's the problem right there, because all the other, in my opinion, the Sasti this track is, it's okay. People are glazing it because they happen to be better than a lot of the shit that the guys dropped during the beef. What Jay Katana dropped wasn't it. What La Cabra dropped wasn't it, and what Kilbrady dropped also wasn't it. Like, he didn't deliver. Not to say that it was rubbish, also wasn't it. And a lot of people have been glazing Usimamane and saying that he won the beef, yada yada yada. Guys, let's be real. He only won the beef because the guys that he was going against were terrible. Simple. I still have the same opinion that I have about him. I don't think that he is as good as a rapper that a lot of people think him to be. I don't think that. And I'm going to stay on this side. A lot of people now, because 12 months ago, I'll tell you what, 12 months ago, a lot of people had bad things to say about him, about his music, had things to say about his rapping skills and shit. A lot of people had things to say. But now that he's dropped a small Anyana diss track, now people are back on his thingy. back on the Usimamane train. Everybody is all of a sudden a fan of him. Like, come on, guys, let's be for real. Let's be for real, and let's be consistent too. You know, if you're gonna have an opinion about an artist, stick to it. Opinions, I mean, your opinions can change. My one's not changing. I'm not changing. I'm not convinced. The two diss tracks, Ransom for me, I mean, it's okay, because let's be real. Ransom is no different from Dust to Dust. That's it. Dust to Dust. It's no different. I put them at the same level. I didn't even think that Dust to Dust, the one that Casper did, whoever's been tapped into hip hop for as long as I have been, they would know what I'm talking about. But what Casper dropped back in the day, Dust to Dust, really wasn't. It was okay. When I was young, when I listened to it when I was young, I thought that it was, quality. But as I got older and listened to it again, I realized that it wasn't at the level of composure. So what I'll say, but people have so much shit to say about Ransom and Dust to Dust at the same level. That's my opinion. That's just my opinion. And I still have the same opinion about Usimamane. Yes, I do believe that he's gonna drop a lot of music that people are gonna like. Right? Similar to Casper. In terms of rapping, I wouldn't really rate Casper, as like a 5-star rapper. I wouldn't really put him on that list. You feel me? In comparison to a lot of rappers that we have in the scene, I don't think they match up. However, ask Casper to make a hit, and he will. And I'll say the same thing for Usimamane too. Ask him to make a hit, and he will make a hit. And I definitely see that happening in his career. But if you're looking at it from like a technical standpoint, I still think that Cool Blade is a better rapper than him, technically speaking. But again, I don't want to go into that too much. I don't want to make the comparison. I just wanted to say that a lot of people shouldn't get ahead of themselves, bro. Let's just wait for the album and see what the energies are like. On this side, I'm not gonna expect much from him. Let's just see. But to summarize everything, Usimamane isn't as good as a lot of you people think, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. Because the problem is he's not even at a point where you could see that. He doesn't even know that he needs to improve. He can't see that though, because his head is like this big. You feel me? Yeah, he has an ego now. He thinks that, hey, bruh, it's a video for another day, bro. I'm a speak on name dog in another video, but I just wanted to get this one across, my point across, because I haven't dropped in a long time, and I want to give you guys' thoughts in the comments. And I'm gonna tap into you guys probably tomorrow. Shout out to y'all.